So I'm going to go through 3 parts of this training, and you guys are going to get a lot out of this, because I'm going to go over the whole thing. I'm going to do it kind of as quick as I can, and then you can sort of get that framework for yourself, because that's the important part, the framework. You know, I'll go into some detail with the copy stuff as well, how I landed these big fish clients, mostly using social media, but you want to get the framework for this first. So start writing some notes, and we'll get into this. The first part is the targeting, because you really want to define exactly who your target market is, who the best person is for your business. And you want to start reeling them in. There's a whole process over that. We'll go over that whole thing, how you actually cast your net, how you cast your line out, and then you get them back in. But one of the most important parts of all is closing the deal. And there's some salesmanship in that. I'll go through a lot of that stuff, some ideas for that. So you need to close that deal, land that client. And that's what this is really all about. So let me go through a few of my big fish, and just to sort of show you what's possible here. Trevor mentioned a couple. Right now I'm talking to Bob Proctor. I mean, not literally, he does use a marketing agency to hire out his team, but this is a post that I was tagged in with the guys who are running that, and for the last few months I've been writing emails and sales pages for Bob Proctor. Marissa Peer is another big name. Who here from the UK knows who Marissa Peer is? And I first found her through Mindvalley. We'll go into her stuff in a bit. AdSkills. Who knows who AdSkills is? AdSkills, as you know, is one of the biggest names in paid traffic and media buying that there is online. So who knows the Daily Edge, the newsletter there? I was writing the Daily Edge for about 6 months. So that was good. And even Justin was boasting about me on Facebook. Justin Brooks, the CEO, he said, let me cut this short, transforming short emails into hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's when I was copy chief at AdSkills. This is what we actually did, just to show you what's possible. You know, we did so well in September, October of last year that we actually took the end of the year off, and we didn't really do any promos then. So that's a good way of just sort of doing a little bit of work for a short time, and then with this type of client, this is what's possible. Vision is an interesting story. I'm going to come back to Vision because I actually spent 3 years on the team writing 7-figure campaigns for Mindvalley. And it was one of those things where I was in the office a lot, but you still have a lot of freedom. And Mindvalley hires both their core team as employees and also a lot of copywriters they hire, which is kind of not general knowledge. People actually work remotely all around the world as copywriters for Mindvalley. What we did during those 3 years, though, is we actually tripled automated revenue. And Mindvalley was in trouble, but we had a few issues with cash flow. We actually put into place a number of funnels, and we actually tripled the revenue there. Not sure what happened in September. I think everyone was on vacation, but that's what we managed to achieve. This is an actual screenshot from one of our actual revenue reports. One of the funnels, which I've been talking to Caleb about, is the one that's making $1.2 million a year, and that's again, once you get this kind of client, this is the kind of thing that's possible. Not because I'm such an awesome copywriter, but it's the caliber of people that you work with.